The new moon in Gemini on May 23rd is going to be in 6 degrees. 6 degrees is a Virgo degree. And this new moon is all about justice. This new moon is all about getting what you deserve. Through and through, good or bad. I would say 70-30 good. And what the hell is going on here? Let's see. Okay, so Gemini new moon, May 23rd. We are getting what we deserve, good or bad. Like I said, majority of it is good. I'm just looking for the cards so that we can go over the symbolism. Because a lot of people, when they hear, oh, you know, justice and like getting what you deserve, like it can completely and totally be a good thing for you. Okay, and remember that Gemini is a dual sign, which means that there's two, right? So, you know, before I dive a little bit deeper, you know, if you're a Gemini or you know a Gemini, share and repost a live. Share and repost a live. Send gifts, you know, hearts, roses, whatever. I love them. I also like the new likes, if you guys want to give me those as well. And yeah, I'm here every morning doing energy readings. And yeah, if you are subscribed to me, I will start I said this yesterday, but I will start the lives for subscribers only on the new moon. So make sure that you're here May 23rd. Write that down. If you want to join my subscription-based live here on TikTok, do it now, because they will start May 23rd. My lives will no longer be for everyone for a while. But for the new moon, so I'll probably do it for like a month, where my lives are just for subscription-based people only. Okay, but yes, if you know any Geminis or you have a Gemini placement, make sure you share and repost the live. Good morning, all. Come in, come in. I'm just looking for a card so that we can go over it. Just give me a sec here. It's always at the bottom. The cards that you need, they're always at the bottom. Give me 1 second. This is the Thoth Tarot deck. Good morning, big dog. Joanne, is it over between Robert and I, or are we going to reconcile? It's over, baby. The full moon just passed. Let it go. Whatever's meant to be will come back. Hold on, I'm looking. Don't tell me. Did I pass this card already? Hold on a second. I'm just looking for a card. Wow, I guess I passed it. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you, F. Good morning, Miriam. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Big Dog. Miriam, would Idris call me today? Yes. Yes. Thank you for the rose. I don't know if I said that already. Thank you, guys. If you want a card, you know, just send the gifts. I love gifts. Give you a little shout out. Maybe even a little prayer for your day. Please share and repost the live if you know any Geminis. I'm still looking for this card, right? Because we already have the Ace of Wands that came out. You know that the aces are the beginning. So we have this card for the new moon. Okay. Good morning, Julianne. I like that name. I like the way you spell it. Was I picked for the role I went for? Waiting to hear back from them. Yes. Thank you guys for being here. Wait, I'm looking. Oh my god, I just messed up my cards. Please be patient with me. You guys can ask me questions until I find this card. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Hello, Moni baby. Yes, remember the power of the mind. Whatever you want, you can have. Remember the power of the mind. Whatever you want, you can have. Whatever you want, you can have. Whatever you want, you can have. Keep telling yourself that. No negative thoughts. No negative thoughts. You hear me? Nighty Chard Navy. This gotta be a Dominican name, with all due respect. Yes, I said you were gonna get some money. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Angelina, thank you for the... I really love those new little likes. TikTok did their thing. Oh, look. So I want to share something with you guys because this is a very Gemini thing to happen, right? Because Mercury, when you learn about your birth chart and stuff, and you'll learn that Mercury is the planet of like losing little things, right? So Geminis tend to lose a lot of little things because Gemini represents the hands. And we don't know how to hold on to things properly, right? So I want you to see this. This is my Scorpio earring. And it has a purple diamond in it. And unfortunately, I lost one a couple of months ago. I think I lost it during a Mercury retrograde. So please, if you are a Gemini placement, okay, make sure you are holding on tight. Remember, Gemini rules the hands, okay? But yeah, please, you guys can ask me questions until, you know, I find this card. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for it. 1 sec. Hold on, let me see. I can't believe I mixed up the cards after I already... Hold on. Jamel, is Derek over me? No. No. Good morning, Mello. Thank you, everybody, for the roses. I truly appreciate it. I love you. Thank you for being here. Again, if you know anybody who needs a reading or if they have a Gemini placement, please share and repost the live. We're going to get to it. I'm just looking for a specific card so that we can go over it. I got a little jazz in the background. Jazz helps, you know, with sound and regulating your moods and stuff like that. So, okay. New moon in Gemini. Hold on, my baby hairs. Give me 1 second. I am a Leo, so gotta fix my hair. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, adjustment, right? Which is also justice, adjustment, adjustment. Let's look up the etymology of that word, right? Because we have to completely... If you truly want to heal, you have to understand the words that you say, the words that you speak, the moods that you're in, the sounds that you make. Okay? So new moon in Gemini is going to be about justice. And the word adjustment comes... That's 3 different words. Add, just, and then mint, right? Okay. So, the new moon being about justice, right? And the tarot card associated with that, right? Adjustment. In the Thoth deck, right? The scales. This is Saturn in Libra, right? Those are the symbols. This is Saturn in Libra, right? Everything is about justice. Everything is about, you know what I'm saying? You might even get your lick back. Your paper, hello, sometimes your best revenge is your paper. I mean, that is the best revenge, your paper, you know, being established. So now we're looking at the etymology of the word adjustment, right? Because it's like a word, it's like another word for justice. Now, the etymology of the word adjustment is to bring into order, to make conformable. To make conformable. Hold on, what does conformable mean? Let's because remember, we have to know what words mean. And this is very important because Gemini rules over language. Similar in form of nature. Conformable. I've never conformed to anything. This is going to be hard for me. Okay, I'm doing the Gemini new moon reading really quickly, and then I will get back to the questions. Let me see. Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you for those gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so adjustment, and justice, right? Bringing things into order. This means, right, in getting justice with the Ace of Wands, right, not only is there going to be a new beginning with this new moon, the energy is going to be good. Everything that you want, you're going to get. That's why justice is what it is, because even though you may have had good intentions, your actions are the supreme being, your choices are the supreme being. So no matter what you're saying, what you do is always going to come back to you. So it is very, very, very important to, I would say, take the next week to arrange and settle things that you need to with the past. That way your new beginnings can be sorted out and put into order. That way, when you do receive your blessings for the new moon, or those new things do come in for you, right? New job, new position, new whatever, right? Surgery is going well, whatever the case may be. If you want all of these things to be stabilized or come into fruition to their highest potential, you need to take this next week, right? Because we still have the full moon energy of Scorpio, and release whatever you need to release. If you don't get what you want, or things go awry for you, right? Because this is such a positive new moon. If you don't get what you want, or things don't go well for you, you have no one else to blame. If you are over 27 years old, you should not have a victim mentality. You are too grown for that. If you are over the age of 27, you should not have a victim mentality. Victim mentality is very 2016. That is a very old timeline. That is a very old algorithm, okay? You have to be strong. Like, you have to be stronger than what you are now in order to get what you want. This is a dog-eat-dog world. Life is not fair. Fairs are for pigs. Okay? Yes. Now, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not losing connection. Thank you for the gifts. Also, right? So we covered Gemini ruling the hands, being careful not to lose anything during this new moon, rearranging our minds, being a little bit stronger, getting that Teflon skin, right? Because you have to have, in order to be tough mentally, right? I'm going to tell you exactly how to be tough mentally. So if you know anybody that needs this advice, please share and repost the live, because this is very essential, right? Because the more that you are in control of yourself and your mind and your thoughts, the more that you will leave other people alone and stop projecting your ego onto them and making everything everybody else's fault. Because at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck anyway. Nobody cares about how you feel. People care about what they want. So in order to be strong mentally, you have to constantly remind yourself, right, that not only are you the creator and one with God, but everything is your fault, right? Everything is your fault. You have to be a willing participant, even if it is subconsciously. Even if your higher self is repressed, it is your fault. The same way, right, when you succeed, that will be your fault as well. Do you understand where I'm going? In order to be mentally strong, you have to take responsibility for yourself and your actions. A lot of people are caught up on what other people have done to them. And a lot of the times, I know this might be a little harsh to hear, but a lot of the times, right, a lot of trauma is so easy to get rid of. Not not to excuse anything that has happened to you, but it's really to just make you spiritually and energetically tougher to know, hey, I am traumatized from what happened to me and because of what this person did, but maybe your energy is just surprised. Maybe you're just surprised. Like maybe you were blindsided, and that is okay. We're not supposed to know everything in every moment and every step of the way, right? So maybe if you, right, because that's what the hangman is about in tarot as well. It's about doing the complete 180 of the mind and looking at a situation differently. Because if you don't flip your mind around and look at a situation differently, you're always going to live in those mental algorithms of the same shit all the time, every single day. Like, oh my God, I was traumatized, I'm hurt, they deserve this, they deserve that. And it's okay, right? We're human beings. We naturally become offended. A lot of us become naturally violent. Because guess what? We do love ourselves. A lot of people out there, they try to go on these journeys of self-love. The self-love is already there. That's why you get so offended when you're hurt. Because you love yourself. So stop thinking that you have this long journey to self-love. You don't. You not wanting to be hurt is enough self-love. And you need to build from there. Stop going out into the world on shaky ground. You know what's shaky ground? Your emotions. Stop letting other people tell you that you need to go on a journey of self-love. You already love yourself. That's why you don't want to be hurt. That's why you feel traumatized. That's why you have been traumatized, because you love yourself so much that you don't want anything bad to happen to you. So it's not that you don't love yourself. Maybe you're not on the right path. And that's okay too, because once you realize it, guess what? We have been blessed with the freedom of choice. And you have a choice. You have a choice to take the right path. You can go on the right path. I'm telling you exactly how to do it. Don't let your mind make you believe that it is harder than what it is. You already love yourself. That makes you 90% better than the population. Do you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You already love yourself. That's why you don't want anything bad to happen to you. Okay, a lot of the times that people have mental and spiritual and energetic fatigue is because they're not in the right environments. They're not eating the right foods for their blood type. They're not sticking to a routine, right? Because routine helps with depression. If you have a routine, it will help you with your depression. I always say, don't even claim that shit over your life. Stop claiming negative things over your life. Stop believing in things that make you weak. It makes no sense, because half of the time, I'm lying. About 98% of the time, a lot of the times that you feel shitty is because you have adopted the moods of other people, or other people's words have penetrated into your system, into your subconscious. Because the only job that you have in this life is to feel fucking good. So why don't you? You probably have a broken record going over and over in your mind. You probably think that you're not where you want to be. And what I've learned at my age, right, because my Saturn is maturing, I've learned that I've lived a great fucking life, no matter how it looked. Bad shit is always gonna come. You need to look back at your life, right? Like I said, because this next week still has full moon energy. You need to look back at your life and write down all of your accomplishments so that you can be proud of yourself. This new moon is about you. This new moon is about learning things. This new moon, you could even also learn a new language. That will spiritually enhance you as well. That will help you release a lot of things as well. The new moon is for you. The new moon is so that you can finally embrace the things that you deserve. And we want you to have the good things, but you have to think good things. You have to think good things in order to have good things. Thank you for the likes, whoever that was. I appreciate you. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I'm gonna go over the Ace of Wands card now. We are going to go over the Ace of Wands card now. Give me 1 second. This is, so I'm just going to be reading the generic versions. The deep dive will be on my Patreon. So you can subscribe to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/thecreativecure /thecreativecure It is the same thing on YouTube. My YouTube is on my profile. Okay, matter of fact, I will save the deep dive for Patreon actually on the card. So let's see. Okay. I will be back in a minute to answer questions.